I have a dramatic story to share with you today. But first, I want to give a little context around where my mind was at the beginning of last week. For several days, I found myself wrestling with various thoughts on prayer, at a loss for words as I tried to talk to the Lord during my normal morning routine. To be honest, I felt empty, like everything had already been said, and I wasn't sure He wanted me to continue with the same things all over again. Do you ever have those thoughts too? Those days when prayer seems to be a complicated dance of trying to find the right words or a special formula. So you decide not to say anything at all. I recently talked about how there are so many facets to prayer, and during these days of meditation, that came to mind as well. I tried to refocus through praise and counting my blessings, even repeating the Lord's Prayer and singing a few songs, but still felt stuck. And for the most part, I stayed quiet. Fast forward to Friday night. As I enjoyed an early dinner and a shopping date with two of my nieces, tragedy nearly struck our family across town. Between sips of ice water and herbal tea, we ate fried rice and spring rolls at sunset, oblivious to the danger unfolding about 15 miles away. Until I received a phone call. Standing in line at a nearby craft store, my knees went weak at the sound of these words. Your brother was almost killed tonight. Through tears, Mom told me that both of my brothers were working to change a flat tire on the side of a busy interstate when a commercial tree truck hit a bump, detaching an industrial wood chipper from the hitch, sending it straight for the spot where Brandon stood. In the fading light, he turned to see a grapple truck veer toward the chipper, trying to avoid catastrophe and steer it off course. Sparks lit the dim sky, and instinct compelled him to run, not knowing if he would make it to safety in time. He jumped the curb, tumbling down a steep, woody embankment, expecting the rogue chipper to crash down behind him at any second. And it did. But through a stroke of divine intervention, the beast of a machine landed about 10 feet away. And though he lost his glasses in the fall, my brother climbed out of the woods with only several scratches, a scraped knee, and a busted lip. Turns out, my mom and sister-in-law both knew about the flat tire, and separately, each had a sense of unease that caused them to pray as the dramatic scene unfolded. When Mom received the follow-up call of all that transpired, one of the first questions my brother asked was, "Mom, were you praying for us?" The event shook us, and after hearing the news, my nieces and I huddled close in the shopping center parking lot, offering up heartfelt gratitude for God's protection of my brother and their father. To say my week ended with a different outlook on prayer than when it started would be an understatement. I've been thanking God every day for His protection, and I have a renewed sense of appreciation for the Spirit making intercession on our behalf, along with fresh confidence that prayer is always the right decision. Our words matter, even though they are inadequate and even if we've said them before.